Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch. And not only do I have quite a few buyouts, but we have the Day 1 Monsters Revenge sales up over here. And like I thought, a lot of it's dropping, especially the quarter century secret rares. I mean, a lot of these were at very ridiculous prices here. So we're going to go over that. If you guys enjoy these Mark Watches, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you're buying anything off TCG Player and you want to help support the channel, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. So especially since I've been having a little bit of trouble with ad revenue lately. If you got watched my last stream, thank you all my YouTube channel members as well. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what I'm going over in my next Mark Watch in the comment section below. I always love when you guys do that. Socials in the description below as well, like Twitter, Instagram, all that. And we're gonna get right into it. 285 for your IPs here. Now, I expected IP to go between 3 and 400 only because they made a big mistake here. Instead of giving us a reprint Starlight Rare, which I already don't, I'm not a big fan of these anyway. I know they're not Starlight Rares, but they're close enough. Why didn't they give us the alternate art? If this was the alternate art, this would have been double the money it is right now. And that would be fantastic. But no, it's not. Good job, Konami. You guys messed up big time. They did it with Engage though. They did remember it. I guess they want to save this. So what? We're gonna get 3 Starlight Rare IPs? Yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, Engage over here. I think this card looks quite sick. I'm probably gonna stick to just 1 copy of my secret and 1 copy of my OG, and then if I get tired of the Ultra or whatever, maybe I'll do 2 OGs again. 240. 180 for the Zeus here. I think people would rather either, because it can't go too high or too low, because if it goes too high, people would rather get the Starlights, and if it goes too low, people would rather get the ultis, right? The ultis have dropped. They're like 55 for Zeus's, by the way, so unfortunate. 190, 192, 93 for Lubellion. Now, they want to reprint this in the tins, but hey, Starlight Rare over here. Assault Synchron here, 115, 116. This was hyped up to be the quarter century secret rare. I actually got a offer to buy it at 150 2 days ago. I want to say 2-3 days ago. And I was like, you know what? I still think it's not going to be as much, and it's not. So, Lady Labyrinth, it's cool, don't get me wrong here, but we got the Starlight like very little while ago. I don't get it. You're gonna see me say that a lot here. Krugger's at 88, cool. Dark Arm, I just rather get a Ghost. 105, okay. Dark Magician card. 98, I mean, you have high rarity for your Welcome Labyrinth now, so that's cool. Which, then you have your Foxy Tunes at about 85 here. I would keep an eye out on these, because if they drop to like 50, very nice high rarity. I've seen this in person, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love how the terraforming looks as well. I actually don't know if I'd rather play an ulti or this. They both look so awesome that, I mean, if you want a high rarity terraforming, Starlight 104 is not bad. The right at 82, I mean, it's competing for the CR. It does look cool though. Dante's at 88 here. I mean, classic favorite here. Platonomias is about 50 here. That'll probably drop to like 30, 25 maybe. 65 on Tiramisu. So your boy's gonna get his copy for a lot cheaper than he thought he would, because this is actually a card that I'm very much interested in. Look how gorgeous it looks. $65. I mean, I just love how this card looks. Beautiful. I have the secret rares as well. That came from this set, and it just looks marvelous. 65 is not a bad price here. So definitely good on the punks and the terraformers. Just keep an eye on this, because if they start dropping even more, which I believe they are, it's going to be good to get them. It's not like 100's bad, but if it drops to like 70, it's going to be even better. Same with this at 50, right? Let's see. Hard Earth, I'll be honest with you here. I don't know where Hard Earth's necessarily going to go. I think it's going to hold over 50 though. You got the volcanic shells here, about 53. I think that's actually really good. I mean, if you don't want the ultis at 90 or 100 and you like these a lot more, because some people are liking the quarter centuries here. $52, 53, it's not bad. Again, keep an eye on this, because again, this is day 1, so everything's kind of piling. 48s for the Nessies. I remember when people were paying more for OG Nessie, not once but twice. So like, I look at this price and I see it. I kind of don't see it as that bad for 48. I mean, if you want it. Granted, it's gonna be weird just running one of those and nothing else. And, it doesn't match, is what I'm saying. 59 for Water Enchantress here. People would rather, you have not only the CR, but you have the ulti. So you have like 3 high rarity printings of this. It's like, what's the point? This was a waste. I guess it does match though, technically, but would have been cool if you just made right an ulti and you gave these 2 slots to something else, but whatever. Tri-Edge Master, 44. You got the Exxon Hydra. I know, what's it called? Aliens. Could play this. Not just aliens, but mutants is what I was thinking of. Not aliens, mutants. So that's cool. 20 on Azalea, though. So going up, I know this was quite shorted here. I actually got mine for quite cheap. Just because I want 1 copy. The card special summon, you can turn your card on the field, destroy it, and if you have 3 or less, send this card to the graveyard. So I really hate that effect. I don't know why I have to link it to a 1-for-1 that's a target, but whatever. Once returned at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish 1 spell from your graveyard and destroy that opponent's monster. I'll be honest with you here. This might just be me. I just don't like this card. I don't know. I tested it, and not only is because the conditions are weird. I get that it is maybe it's a little more generic because it's 2 light or 2 dark. So, it's maybe a generic-ish card. Like, this doesn't really read as much of a Sky Striker card, besides the 3 or less spells effect. Because, like, let's say you make this in, like, a light deck, and you have multiple spells in the grave or whatever. You summon this, it's a pop, when it's linked, and then at start of damage step, if it battles a plus monster, you can banish a spell from your graveyard and destroy it, right? So, cool. So this card's basically a Catastron Crack that can actually be useful depending on what spell you banish. And then if you like link it to this with an IP, I mean, you're gonna have a card on the field that, it's not gonna be exactly destroyed by battle if you have spells. You'll have to run over it too much. And you don't, yeah, I don't know, it just feels weird. But $20, I guess, feels more generic. I don't know if people like. There's other Sky Striker cards in here too, and I took a read at them, and I'm not gonna lie, horrendous. Right of Eris Mirror is going up. I saw these around 10 to 12, and I saw War Enchantress around 4 or 5, and I was like, well, Right's probably not going to go too much crazy up. It's probably going to go either down, stay the same price, maybe go a little bit up. Went a little higher than a little bit at about 19, 18, 19 here. Zeus at 11. I mean, you have a cool looking secret rare for its reprint. For $11. Okay, Duality is 11. I have no idea how this card's flopping, and it's definitely one of the cards that is shorted. 11's on the Assault Synchros, by the way, are still really cheap. For what this card is, I don't know. I saw this when I saw the pre-sale for this card. I just knew it was ridiculous. Dualities though, this cheap is just insane. Engages at about 7, very fair. Foxy Tune's about 4. Okay, I think 4 is a very good price for your Foxies. Secret Enchantress are 5. I mean, people want the budget option, and they'd rather not only match, but the Secret looks gorgeous. I think the Ultra is going to be I think Grand Creator is taking a big hit with their adventure stuff here. Yeah, Welcome Labyrinth at about 4s, and this card is boosted up big welcome, by the way. These are a solid 6s at this point, so definitely something you might want to grab by far. But IPs, 3, super cheap for IPs. Like, this is definitely looking like a great penny stock, in my opinion. I feel like people aren't going to want to get rid of them at 3s. Super Polys at 3s are cheap. 2s on Terraforming. I told people, get these at $1 in my 5 cards. If you did, good job, you made some money. Dollars on Dark Magician Knight. Dollars on the Flame Wingmans. We got the, let's see what else we have here. Horror's about $1. Iblis about $1. Not even $1. The Tendy thing is something I kind of want to keep an eye on, because this card went from $1 as an Ultra, and then we got the secret printing, and that was about $1 roughly as well, not even actually. And then 2 years passed, and we were looking at $14 price tags, like 10 to 14. In fact, 4 to 7, then 7 to 14. It was gradual. If you're looking for a penny stonk, keep an eye on this. Nothing you gotta rush for now, though, because everyone's still cracking this open like a mad lad. Jimmy Sue's very cool. Macro is very cool. The rest of this set is super cheap and affordable, which is great. Edison got a good amount cheaper as well, a little bit with this set. Yeah. Double Helix bought out. First editions are $13, going up to $17. I told people to get these around Fours, if you did, you basically quadrupled your money, and the ban list hasn't even like dropped Spiral a real big bone here. Except for Quick Fix at 3. Why they made that Starlight, I have no idea. Which is actually funny here because there's Starlights on page 13 that just aren't selling. Like if we scroll on Dark Hole, straight $100 here. Yep. 65. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how this is hitting 65s when there's like better Starlights for 65. And then the polys are about 100. Rather pay the ultis, but that's just me. But yeah, Double Helix 16, 17. If you have first eds at 4s, good job. You made money. You got these super agents here. These are 2. They've always roughly been 2, but the listings are like less than half of what they were. You got the rest of the supers, like you got Mission here. Supers at like 40 cents instead of 20. Drones are like 50 cents instead of 25 cents. Might not be bad to get these OTS supers. Karakuri Barrel here. This card is a machine level 2 tuner. Why this card is going up here, I actually have no idea. About $2 for your rare Karakuri here. Star Strike Blast, set that keeps on giving. Shogun here is about 4s. 4 for near mint, not bad. This card does have a reprint, I believe, doesn't it? Okay, let me go do the whole thing here. This card definitely, I think it has a super, doesn't it? Like a tin super. Yeah, it has the 2013 super. And yeah, that's about it. I completely forgot Karakuri got support later on. Yeah, so you still have options, but OG Ultra for 4, it's not bad at all. We have the ultis over here, about 25, 26. Super cool looking card, actually, you know. Weird that everyone forgets that Karakuri was from Star Strike Blast. They were cool. It's just Konami decided instead of giving this archetype more support, they kind of left that the wayside. I feel like even though 5Ds, people look at it with like a lot of like fond memories through rose tinted glasses. I feel like the 5Ds had a lot of bad decisions made from Konami. Like I think if they made more Karakuri support like sooner, rather than later, it would have helped Star Strike Blast personally. Also, if you personally like my opinions, make sure to smash that like button. I'd love to see 100 likes on this video. Karakuri Sazak here. These are like $4.50 going up to basically $8 here. So you got cheaper ones here for $5. If you need this, no reprint. Star Strike Blast usual. Merchants are like 5s. This card bounces between $2 and $3 and like 10 all the time. I don't even know why. I mean, it's a level 3 machine. It's a level 2 machine. I don't know why. I really don't know why this card bounces up between being worth money and being not. I mean, I don't get it. Triple Tactics talent here. Secrets are 53. If you go near mints, though, you want to bypass all the other stuff. Less than 30 listings at 50s, going up to 60s. Might not be bad to get talents here. Talents is still a really good card. It's just your opponent has to activate something in main phase, unlike Thrust, right? Thrust, they activate something, you get a search or something. I think this card's busted, but these are definitely very good. You gotta weigh your options here with these cards for sure. Blackwing Full Armor Master Secrets, they're like $2 here. It's not bad. I mean, there's a cute little reprint for this card. They got reprinted again as an ultra, so I think people are going to either want the secret or nothing at all. Got OGs at about $1, $2 as well. So I feel like if you're going to get this card, you might as well just get the OG or the secret, but I don't think these cards are going to go up for a long time anyway. Black Whirlwinds, still about $1 here. I mean, do they still, how have they been selling? I haven't checked this card in roughly a week. It's basically the same thing as usual, selling a couple playsets a day. Gemini Stolder here, I'm $10 here. This was this was printed in a deck that I actually want to see. What does this card actually do? Once returned, this card would be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. This card battles after damage calculation. You can special summon one level 4 or lower Gemini monster from your deck. Okay, cool. I had to read the small text, by the way, here. It's just Konami used to never reprint their structure deck cards because they flopped. It's not like nowadays. So I'm not shocked that this is low. In fact, this is definitely a card that maybe would have been a great penny stock, but I was never looking at Geminis. For hires here, I mean Rudic for hire, Sprite for hire, Rudic Sprite for hire, right? Doing absolute wonders. You got your first sets at like 28, 29 here for, well, I'm going to just call them Sky Brigade. I hate how they made it a pun. It was called supposed to be Sky Brigade before for hire, if you didn't know. Like 10s for your secrets. Okay, cool. 2 to 3 for your Rexes, by the way. So that's worth money. Raphaels are 3s. Beats all regulars are 3. Philos are dollars, which I'm kind of shocked at. You got the Fulgos at about $1 as well. You got the commons at about $1 here as well. In fact, I actually want to see what are Philos going for. Yeah, still like $1. Okay. Then the last cards I want to look at is some Evil Twins. You got the Starlight for 160, which is very, very fair. CR Evil Twin Kiss to Kill at 60, very cheap for 36. 30 for the Evil Twin here. I actually own this, gorgeous. I ended up getting it for 20 recently. 6 on your Ultra, very nice. No reprint on this, so definitely keep an eye on it. 2s on your OG. Secrets are, it says 2 here, but these were selling for 3s. I mean, people are looking at Evil Twin. People really like it. I mean, we got the Field Center here at like 6, 7, 6s. Evil Twin's definitely an archetype that a lot of people just love the aesthetic, all that. I feel like if Evil Twin got a little more support, they could definitely be going up. And then all the other ones are just kind of just penny investments. I wonder what secret password's at. Like $1 or $2 still? Yeah, like roughly $1. I mean, these were selling at 3s at one point, I remember. You got the better one here at about closer to $1, like 60, 70 cents. Then you got this live twin at going to 2s actually. Again, I don't know if that one was shorted or really what. Then there's the super here for this. This is also worth a little bit of cash. Yeah, about $1, $2 here. In fact, 45 listings, $2, $3. So there's a little money in your live twin stuff, especially for a bit higher rarity. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. If you guys feel like donating to me, there's a PayPal in the description as well. And yeah, thank you all my YouTube channel members. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.